Hey everybody, David Silverman here. I'm going to shoot a very, very quick video that covers something that I get asked a lot about, and it's about the compensation plan with regards to the two different distribution trees, the sponsorship tree and the binary tree. And I'm going to try to do this very quickly and give you some references where you can go find more specific information, okay? So let me get started real quick here with just a couple of points that are important, okay? And I'm not doing this professionally, I'm just sitting here drawing on a board. So I drew out a few things. It says comp plan. This comp plan, the ASEA comp plan, pays you 8 ways, right? And there are 2 different compensation trees, right? One is called the binary tree, and one is called the personal sponsorship tree. And I'm going to draw pictures of it in just a minute, but this is just some basics, right? You are at the top of both of these trees. When you sponsor someone, you don't pick, do they go in one tree or the other? They're going in both trees, and I'll show you in a minute. And out of the 8 ways that you get paid, 7 of those ways are paid on your sponsorship tree. Only one of them is on your binary tree. It's called team commissions, okay? So this is just conceptually, and I'll draw the picture in a minute. Very important. Alan Noble has put together some great videos explaining the different components of the comp plan. And if you go to amazingmoleculestraining.com, which has the most important training video you can ever watch. I have my people watch it twice, sometimes 3 times. It's right when you go to that page, you'll see it, the Fast Start Training. But if you click the training link, it'll take you to a page where you see each of the components of the comp plan explained. And that'll be very, very helpful to you, I promise, okay? So let me draw these trees out real quick because I really wanted to keep this video very, very short. I think visually, when I draw this out for people, it starts to make sense. So let's talk about the personal tree, sponsorship tree, okay? We'll just call it personal tree. You're at the top of that tree, okay? If you go in your virtual office and you pull up this personal sponsorship tree, you'll see the first person you sponsored over here is on the left. The next person you sponsored is there. The next person you sponsored is there. There's person number 4. There's person number 5. And this is all your first level people, okay? You have as many legs as you want in this. You sponsor 5 people, you have 5 legs. You sponsor 100 people, you have 100 legs. And if the person number 2 sponsors a couple of people here, and this person sponsors 3 people, and this person sponsors 1, that's your second level, right? Now, let's say this person happens to go crazy and sponsors, 50 people, okay? And all these people sponsor people, some are 1 or more, whatever. This is all your third level. That's how this tree looks, okay? And 7 of the 8 ways that you get paid are on here. Everything except for team commissions is on that. And by the way, your sponsor would be right above you here. Now, you're also at the top of what's called the binary tree. And the binary tree has only 2 legs. And again, I'm not going to explain team commissions and how you get paid 10% of the volume on the leg that has the least amount of volume every week. Go look at the video. I'm just doing this to give you conceptually what's happening here. So this is you again at the top of your tree, your binary tree, and one of the 8 ways they pay you here, right? It's called team commissions. And how do people end up here? Well, in your virtual office, you have settings where people are going to go on your left or your right or on balance, okay? I'm not going to go through the details of that, but conceptually, where does person number 1 go? Well, you have someone above you. Let's say you are on their left side. This is your sponsor. I'll put S there. You're on that side. So person number 1 will always go on your team leg. If you're on your sponsor's left and your team leg is your left side. So person number 1 is going to go right there. Now to become binary qualified, person number 2 is going to go right there, right? And being binary qualified means each person is active. They have 100 points under their ID number every 5 weeks, okay? And so that's where person number 1 and 2 go in this tree. Now let's say person number 3. So and each of these people have 2 legs, okay? Person number 3 is going to go down here. So you'll see in a minute, it's kind of like a Christmas tree, and I'll show you how. Now let's say before you sponsor person number 4, person number 2 sponsors, we'll call them A and B. Person number 2 sponsors number A, so A is going to go on their team leg, and B is going to go here, okay? And let's say also, then you sponsor person number 4. Well, you're about even right here, but let's just say person number 4 goes here, okay? And then 4 goes a bit, let's say person number B over here, I'm sorry, under number 2, starts really sponsoring a lot of people. See all those people there? So person number B, the first person is going to go here, and then person's going to go here, and then there's another person there and another person there, and all of a sudden you have a lot of volume over here on this side. What you're going to want to do is change your placement settings in your virtual office to be on your left side. So now person number 5 goes in there because you have more volume over here, and person number 6 goes over here, right? This is visually what's happening with this tree. All of the people in here are going to be here. It's just a matter of where. Now, if your sponsor is sponsoring people still, and if, let's say, if you're running with this and your business is growing, they're going to have to put people on the other side. They're not going to put people down under you because they have to catch up to where you are. But let's say they had a big side over here already, and it's bigger than this side. Then your sponsor, because they want to keep the sides even, the volume even, watch the videos, they may put what's called a spillover. They may put somebody down here, right? That's your sponsor, right? It says S, it's hard to see it. But they put somebody down there. That person down here, oh, you can't really see that. Let me see if I can tilt that a little bit. I'm sorry. That person down here is not in this tree because they're not part of your personal tree. That's called spillover. Now, you may get some spillover, and if they multiply, then you get volume from that. That doesn't always happen. It happens sometimes, but the bottom line is you want to build both legs. You want to find a leader on both legs, and that leader may be person number 2. It may not. It may be this person right here. It could be this person right here. That's what you need. You need to find a few leaders to be creating business and bringing in people and leading their people. So I hope that this little diagram, I know it's a little bit messy, but it gives you the concept. You're at the top of both trees. They're very different. This one only has 2 legs, right? And actually, if you look at this, you keep sponsoring people down the outside. Let's say you sponsored 50 people, right? And you should plan on sponsoring between 50 and 100 people if you want to go to triple diamond, in that range. 50 to 100, could be more, probably not less, but 50 to 100. You sponsor down the outside of your tree, your binary tree. It's like a Christmas tree if you look at this. This is the outside of the tree, right? There's the star at the top, right? And then the branches on the inside get filled in by people, enrolling people, fills in the inside of the tree. The beautiful thing about the comp plan is person number 2 could build a bigger business than you. They can make more money than you. There's their Christmas tree, and you're getting residuals on that, but they can actually out-earn you, and that's the beautiful thing about the comp plan. So anyway, I made this a little longer than I wanted. I hope it was helpful. Please go to amazingmoleculestraining.com, hit the training link, and you can watch the videos on it, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye.